Over age 60. That morning cup of coffee may have been a familiar routine for many years. People often say coffee keeps you alert, sharp, and even good for the heart. But the truth is, once you are past 60, certain types of coffee you may think are safe could silently be causing harm. Recent research shows that just one kind of coffee can raise bad cholesterol by as much as 45 points in only 4 weeks. Another type may increase the risk of stroke by more than 70%. The worrying part is, these coffees are still being sold everywhere, still advertised as good for the heart, while millions of older adults drink them daily, unaware of the hidden damage building up in their heart, brain, and kidneys. In this video, I will reveal 5 dangerous types of coffee that people over 60 should stay away from right now. I will also share 5 safer choices that can actually help protect memory, strengthen muscles, and lower the risk of disease. Everything comes from scientific research, not marketing tricks. By changing just one small habit, you can protect your heart, your brain, and your memory for the long term. Now let's begin with number 5 on the list. Flavored instant coffee. At first glance, these little packets may look harmless. They are convenient, taste sweet, and come in tempting flavors like vanilla or hazelnut. The labels often say sugar-free or with added vitamins, which sounds safe enough. But the truth is very different. Inside each flavored instant coffee packet is a mix of chemicals. One of the most concerning is propylene glycol, a petroleum byproduct used to dissolve artificial flavors. Younger people may be able to flush some of it out, but after 60, kidney function slows down. And propylene glycol can build up in the body and become toxic. A study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2022 found that older adults who drank flavored instant coffee daily had a 39% higher risk of insulin resistance. And insulin resistance is the fastest path to type 2 diabetes. It does not stop there. Many flavored coffees also contain trans fats hidden under the name hydrogenated palm oil. This type of fat is notorious for raising LDL, the bad cholesterol, and promoting plaque in the arteries. A long-term study published in the American Journal of Clinical Lipidology followed more than 1,400 adults over 60. It showed that just using coffee creamer with hydrogenated oil every day raised the risk of heart attack by 28% in only 5 years. And there is more. Many of these products include artificial sweeteners such as sucralose or acesulfame potassium. These can disrupt the gut microbiome, which makes up about 70% of the immune system. When the gut bacteria are out of balance, inflammation rises, digestion weakens, and the body's defenses drop. That is why many older adults often deal with bloating, indigestion, or arthritis without realizing the culprit may be that harmless coffee packet. So what is the solution? It is very simple. Skip the industrial flavored coffee packs. If you enjoy sweetness or aroma, add flavor in a natural way. Just a drop of pure vanilla extract, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa in your regular coffee can make it delicious and safe. This way, you protect your heart, kidneys, and memory from silent harm. That is why flavored instant coffee is number 5 on the list. But even more concerning, number 4 is something many people still add to their coffee every morning, thinking it is harmless. Number 4. Coffee with artificial non-dairy creamer. Many people believe that adding a little creamer makes coffee taste better and even safer. Some even think it is a smart choice for those who cannot drink cow's milk. But the truth is very different. These creamers are not real milk. They are a chemical mix of synthetic oils, preservatives, and thickeners. Our bodies, especially after age 60, are not designed to process them every single day. One of the most concerning ingredients is titanium dioxide, a whitening agent also used in paint. A study published in the Journal of Toxicological Sciences in 2021 showed that after just 4 weeks, titanium dioxide triggered oxidative stress in cells, leading to DNA damage and early inflammation in the colon. This means that even one spoonful of non-dairy creamer can create harmful reactions inside your body. And that is not all. Most of these creamers also contain hydrogenated oils, which are high in omega-6 fats. In small amounts, omega-6 is necessary for health. But too much throws off the balance with omega-3, fueling inflammation throughout the body. Research published in Aging Cell found that older adults with high omega-6 levels performed 31% worse on memory tests compared to those with lower levels. For people over 60, chronic inflammation not only stiffens joints and causes swollen legs, it also speeds up memory decline. It gets worse. Many non-dairy creamers are loaded with corn syrup and maltodextrin. These are fast-digesting starches that flood the body with quick energy. For older adults, this makes weight harder to control, especially belly fat, while forcing the liver to work overtime. The good news is, there are safe alternatives. If you like creamy coffee, try using organic whole milk, or unsweetened almond milk or oat milk fortified with calcium and vitamin D. If you prefer to keep things simple, enjoy black coffee with just a pinch of Himalayan pink salt to cut the bitterness. These choices not only make your coffee taste better, but also help protect your heart, your brain, and your memory for the long run. Number 3. Decaf coffee processed with chemical solvents. This type of coffee is often advertised as healthy, but in reality, it hides serious risks. Many people over 60 switch to decaf to avoid a racing heartbeat or trouble sleeping. But not all decaf is created equal. A large share of decaf sold in American supermarkets is processed with methylene chloride, an industrial solvent also used in paint strippers and metal cleaners. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has classified this chemical as likely carcinogenic to humans. The coffee industry often reassures consumers that the solvent evaporates completely during roasting. But research from Stanford University found that many popular decaf brands still contained up to 10 parts per million of methylene chloride. While that level is below the legal limit, the bodies of people over 60 eliminate toxins more slowly. That means the chemical can gradually accumulate, reducing the efficiency of the liver and kidneys, while putting extra pressure on the brain, which is especially sensitive to toxins. The most concerning part is that methylene chloride can cross the blood-brain barrier. Once inside, it disrupts the function of mitochondria, the power plants of brain cells. As a result, many older adults begin to experience symptoms such as brief confusion, headaches, dizziness, or even forgetting recent events. A report published in Environmental Health Perspectives in 2020 showed that adults over 65 with long-term exposure to methylene chloride had a 23% higher risk of cognitive decline compared to those with no exposure. And it is not just the brain. This solvent also stresses the liver and kidneys. An animal study in 2022 found that even low-dose exposure to methylene chloride for just 14 days caused clear liver inflammation. For people over 60, whose liver and kidney function is already weaker, this danger becomes much more serious. One real-life example is Marion, a 70-year-old woman from Ohio. For 15 years, she drank the same decaf from the supermarket, thinking it was safe. Over time, her memory grew fuzzy, and every morning her head felt heavy. It was only when her daughter suggested switching to a decaf made with the Swiss water process that Marion noticed the difference. After just 2 weeks, she felt sharper in the morning and was even able to finish crossword puzzles she had previously abandoned. The good news is, the solution is simple. Just choose decaf that is processed with the Swiss water method, which uses only water, temperature, and time, with no chemicals at all. Organic brands usually state clearly on the label Swiss water or methylene chloride free. This one small change can help protect memory, ease the burden on the liver and kidneys, and keep the mind clear for years to come. Number 2. Unfiltered boiled coffee. Many people believe that French press, Turkish coffee, or the traditional Scandinavian brewing style is the purest way to enjoy coffee. No paper filter, a strong flavor, and that shiny layer of oil on top of the cup makes it look appealing. But behind that bold taste lies an unexpected danger for the heart, especially after age 60. Coffee oil contains a natural compound called cafestol. This is the main culprit that raises LDL, the bad cholesterol that clogs arteries. Unlike cholesterol from food, cafestol acts directly on the liver, making the body produce more LDL than usual. A study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology in 2020 showed that people who drank unfiltered coffee had a 30% higher risk of dying from heart disease compared to those who drank paper-filtered coffee. For adults over 60, LDL levels can rise by as much as 45 milligrams per deciliter in just 4 weeks of daily unfiltered coffee. That amount is enough to turn already stiff arteries into dangerous plaque traps, paving the way for high blood pressure, heart attack, or stroke. And it is not just the heart. Unfiltered coffee has stronger acids, which can irritate the stomach and cause a burning sensation after drinking. For older adults, this easily leads to acid reflux and persistent heartburn, reducing appetite and making it harder for the body to absorb vital nutrients. Another hidden risk: many old-style coffee pots are made of aluminum or uncoated metal. When boiled, the metal can leach into the coffee. With kidneys already working less efficiently after 60, removing these metals becomes a burden, leading to toxin buildup in the body. The solution is simple. Switch to paper-filtered coffee, such as drip machines or pour-over methods. Even a thin paper filter can trap most of the cafestol, while still allowing rich flavor and antioxidants to pass through. If you love French press, you can place a small paper filter inside or enjoy it only a few times a week. This small habit can significantly lower LDL cholesterol, ease stomach irritation, and protect your heart health, letting you enjoy coffee every day without sacrificing your well-being. And finally, one of the most familiar yet most dangerous types of coffee: canned or bottled ready-to-drink coffee. Few people realize that a single can of ready-to-drink coffee often contains 20 to 40 grams of sugar. That is about the same as a can of soda. For adults over 60, such a high dose of sugar can cause blood sugar to spike within minutes, then crash quickly afterward, leaving the body tired, dizzy, and craving more sweets. These constant blood sugar swings are one of the main drivers of insulin resistance, which raises the risk of type 2 diabetes. But sugar is not the only problem. Many canned coffees also contain artificial flavors and preservatives. These additives not only cause bloating and indigestion, but also disrupt the body's natural metabolism. In older adults, they can increase fatigue after meals, slow recovery, and weaken the immune system over time. Caffeine is another serious concern. Some canned energy coffees contain as much as 200, even 300 milligrams of caffeine per bottle, which is double the amount in a regular cup of coffee. For seniors, this much caffeine can trigger palpitations, rapid heartbeat, insomnia, and sudden spikes in blood pressure. Doctors at the Mayo Clinic have warned that high caffeine energy drinks are especially dangerous for the aging heart. And then there is the plastic lining inside cans and bottles. A study published in JAMA found that higher BPA levels in the body were linked to higher overall mortality. The Mayo Clinic also confirmed that BPA from can linings can leach into drinks, contributing to hormone disruption, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. In other words, just one seemingly harmless can of coffee could destabilize blood sugar, stress the digestive system, strain the heart, and deliver toxic chemicals into the body all at once. What makes this worse is how widely available these products are. From iced coffee and bottled lattes to energy coffee drinks, they fill supermarket shelves and gas station coolers. Convenience has led millions of older adults to drink them daily, unaware of the hidden damage accumulating sip by sip. So, what is the solution? Very simple. Skip the industrial canned coffees. If you enjoy a cold, refreshing drink, make your own iced coffee or cold brew at home. Just brew a batch, store it in the fridge, and even pour it into small bottles to take with you. This way, you get convenience and safety while controlling the sugar and caffeine. Most importantly, you protect your heart, brain, and digestive system from the hidden risks packed into every can of ready-to-drink coffee. But do not rush to think that all coffee is bad. The truth is quite the opposite. Coffee itself is not the enemy. If you choose the right kind and prepare it the right way, it can become a powerful daily health tool. After age 60, a good cup of coffee not only helps you feel alert in the morning, but it can also protect memory, keep muscles strong, stabilize blood sugar, and calm down silent inflammation in the body. All of this helps slow the aging process, so you can maintain clarity of mind and lasting vitality. So, let's explore the 5 best types of coffee that people over 60 should drink every day to turn this familiar habit into a lasting health secret. And to begin, let's start with number 5, a familiar type of coffee that brings surprising benefits. Number 5. Organic medium roast Arabica coffee, brewed with clean filtered water and a paper filter. It may sound simple, but do not underestimate it. When prepared the right way, organic medium roast Arabica coffee can make a big difference for the health of people over 60. Arabica beans naturally contain high levels of chlorogenic acids, powerful antioxidants that can reduce inflammation and improve blood sugar metabolism. This is especially important in older age, when the body often struggles with insulin resistance and silent inflammation. A study published in Nutrients in 2021 found that older adults who drank 2 cups of medium roast Arabica daily lowered their risk of type 2 diabetes by 27%, while their overall inflammation levels were 19% lower compared to those who did not drink coffee. What makes medium roast Arabica special is the roasting level. If roasted too dark, many valuable antioxidants are destroyed, while burnt compounds and excess acids form, which can upset the stomach. In contrast, medium roast preserves the rich flavor while keeping it smooth, less acidic, easy to drink, and most importantly, it protects the beneficial compounds that support the heart and brain. The water you use matters just as much. Brewing with unfiltered tap water may add heavy metals such as lead or copper or chlorine residues into your cup. Over time, these build up, straining the kidneys and harming memory. That is why older adults should always use clean filtered water to make coffee, so the nervous system stays protected and the body is not burdened with extra toxins each morning. As for brewing, the best choice is pour-over or drip machines with a paper filter. Even a thin filter is enough to trap most of the cafestol, the compound that raises LDL cholesterol, while still letting flavor and antioxidants flow through. This is the key to enjoying the full taste of coffee while protecting arteries and the heart. Drinking it is just as simple. If you enjoy black coffee, drink it plain to get the full benefits. If you like it creamy, add a splash of organic whole milk from grass-fed cows or unsweetened almond or oat milk fortified with B vitamins. Instead of sugar, try a sprinkle of Ceylon cinnamon, which adds a pleasant aroma and helps regulate blood sugar. With this small change, your morning cup not only keeps you alert, but also becomes a daily companion that protects the heart, keeps memory sharp, reduces inflammation, and slows down aging from the inside out. But organic Arabica is only the beginning. If you are looking for a coffee that is gentle on the stomach yet provides steady energy, number 4 will surprise you. Number 4. Concentrated cold brew. Cold brew may look like a trendy cafe drink, but for adults over 60, it is actually one of the safest and most beneficial options. The secret is in the brewing method. Instead of using hot water, coarse ground coffee is steeped in cold water for 12 to 24 hours. This slow extraction makes cold brew much gentler on the stomach, with up to 70% less acid than hot brewed coffee. For those with acid reflux, gastritis, or indigestion, this one small change can make a big difference. Doctors at Mount Sinai Hospital studied 400 older adults with acid reflux. They found that as many as 89% of them could drink cold brew without discomfort, even those who had given up hot coffee years before. The interesting part is that cold brew is not only easier on the stomach, it is also richer in nutrients. Because cold water does not extract bitter quinic acids, you get a smoother taste while preserving over 40% more compounds that support metabolism compared to hot coffee. For older adults whose metabolism naturally slows down, this is a major advantage. Cold brew is also especially high in melanoidins and magnesium. Melanoidins help fight inflammation and protect the eyes, lowering the risk of macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in old age. A 5-year study showed that seniors who drank cold brew daily had up to a 31% lower risk of vision loss. Magnesium, which is over 250% higher than in hot coffee, plays a key role in keeping the heartbeat steady, strengthening bones, and maintaining muscle power after 60. Another big plus is caffeine control. Concentrated cold brew lets you dilute it to your needs. In the morning, mix 1 part cold brew with 3 parts water for a gentle lift. In the afternoon, if you need more focus, use a 1-to-1 ratio. This flexibility is crucial because after 60, the liver clears caffeine more slowly, making it easier to get palpitations or insomnia from too much. With cold brew, you stay in control. And finally, convenience. 1 batch of cold brew can last up to 2 weeks in the fridge. For older adults with arthritis or mobility issues, not having to brew coffee daily is a big help. Some even freeze cold brew in ice cube trays, then just drop a few cubes into water or milk for an instant chilled coffee. Making it at home is simple. Choose medium roast Arabica beans, grind them coarse, mix 1 cup of coffee with 4 cups of cold filtered water, steep in the fridge for 24 hours, then strain with a paper filter or fine sieve. You can enjoy it with unsweetened almond or oat milk to add calcium and make it even gentler. In short, concentrated cold brew is not just a trendy brewing method. It is a tool that protects the stomach, heart, bones, joints, and even your eyes after 60. But coffee is not only about protecting the stomach or heart. At number 3, there is a special way to brew coffee that can help strengthen joints, bones, and even the skin. Number 3. Coffee brewed with collagen peptides. Imagine starting your morning with a cup of coffee that not only wakes you up, but also quietly nourishes your joints, muscles, and skin. That is exactly what happens when you add collagen peptides to your daily coffee. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the body, acting like the glue that holds bones, joints, muscles, and skin together. But after age 50, natural collagen production drops by about 1 to 1.5% each year. By the time you reach 60, collagen levels are significantly depleted. The result is stiff, cracking joints, soreness after walking or climbing stairs, sagging skin, slower wound healing, and weaker muscles. This is not just aging, it is largely due to collagen loss. The good news is that collagen peptides, a hydrolyzed form of collagen, are very easy to absorb. When combined with coffee, the effect is even stronger. The warmth of coffee does not destroy collagen. Instead, it boosts circulation, helping important amino acids reach the exact areas that need repair. Glycine in collagen helps reduce inflammation in joints and muscles, while proline acts as raw material to rebuild cartilage and connective tissue. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2020 tracked adults aged 60 to 75 who took 10 grams of collagen peptides daily for 6 months. The results showed joint mobility improved by 40%, muscle pain decreased by 25%, and bone density in the hip, the area most likely to fracture during a fall, increased significantly. Using it is simple. Brew your coffee as usual, preferably medium roast Arabica with clean filtered water. Then add 1 scoop of hydrolyzed collagen peptides, about 10 grams, and stir. Collagen dissolves instantly with no taste or smell, so the flavor of your coffee stays intact. You can drink it in the morning on an empty stomach or before light exercise. The combination of caffeine and collagen also helps muscles recover faster and become firmer. When choosing a product, go for collagen from grass-fed cows or wild-caught fish, independently tested for heavy metals. Hydrolyzed collagen peptides are always the best option, since they are absorbed most efficiently by the body. Many older adults notice the difference after just a few months. Their joints feel more flexible. Climbing stairs becomes easier, walking longer distances no longer causes pain, and their skin looks brighter with fewer wrinkles. With collagen coffee, you are quietly strengthening your bones and joints, keeping the body agile, moving smoothly, and feeling more confident every day. Collagen helps reinforce joints and skin, but there is another way to upgrade your morning coffee to fuel the brain directly and keep the body flexible. At number 2, that is the combination of MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. Number 2. Coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. If there is one small change that can turn your morning coffee into a super health tool, this is it: adding MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon to your daily cup. MCT, short for medium-chain triglycerides, is a healthy fat extracted from coconut oil. Unlike regular fats, MCTs do not take long to digest. They are absorbed quickly, sent straight to the liver, and converted into ketones, an alternative fuel source for the brain and muscles. This is especially important because, with age, the brain becomes less efficient at using glucose. That is why many people over 60 often feel mentally foggy, notice slower memory, or even experience early signs of decline. Ketones are different. They go straight into brain cells, providing clean, steady energy. A study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience in 2021 showed that older adults who supplemented with MCT oil improved working memory and mental flexibility by 31% in just 8 weeks. MCT oil also helps stabilize blood sugar, prevents energy crashes after meals, and supports fat burning instead of muscle breakdown, a key factor in preventing age-related muscle loss. When combined with Ceylon cinnamon, the true cinnamon, much safer than the common cassia cinnamon sold in most supermarkets, the benefits multiply. Ceylon cinnamon is rich in cinnamaldehyde, a compound that makes cells more sensitive to insulin, leading to more stable blood sugar. It also relaxes blood vessels, improves circulation, and lowers inflammation, a major driver of heart disease and joint pain in older adults. A meta-analysis published in Diabetes, Research and Clinical Practice in 2022 found that daily use of Ceylon cinnamon reduced fasting blood sugar in seniors by an average of 18 milligrams per deciliter, while lowering triglycerides by up to 30%. Making it at home is simple. Brew medium roast Arabica coffee with clean filtered water, then add 1 tablespoon of MCT oil and half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. For a smooth, latte-like foam, blend it for 20 seconds. The best time to drink it is in the morning on an empty stomach, when the body can easily convert MCTs into ketones, providing steady energy for hours. Many people over 60 report that after just a few weeks of drinking this coffee, their memory feels sharper. Their mind clears within 30 minutes. Their energy lasts until lunchtime, and joint stiffness eases noticeably. This really is a small change with a big payoff, nourishing the brain, protecting the heart, and keeping the body strong for the long run. Number 1. Coffee with pure cacao powder. At first glance, this may look like a familiar combination, but adding pure cacao to your morning coffee holds a special kind of power that few people know about. For adults over 60, when blood vessels lose flexibility, memory begins to fade, joints ache more easily, and muscles gradually weaken. Cacao can make a real difference. Cacao is packed with a group of powerful antioxidants called flavonoids. These compounds improve blood vessel flexibility, boost circulation, and gently lower blood pressure, helping the heart work more efficiently. At the same time, flavonoids increase blood flow to the brain, which sharpens focus, reduces forgetfulness, and helps keep the mind clear for longer. But that is not all. Cacao also provides magnesium, an essential mineral for muscle function and deep sleep, along with polyphenols that fight oxidative stress, the hidden culprit behind faster aging, painful joints, and bone deterioration. In other words, this one small habit supports heart health, strengthens memory, and eases stiffness and aches that come with age. Science backs this up. A study published in Frontiers in Nutrition in 2020 showed that supplementing with cacao flavonoids significantly improved processing speed and memory in older adults. This is clear evidence that cacao is not just about flavor, but also nutrition for the brain in later life. Making it is simple. Just add half to 1 teaspoon of pure unsweetened cacao powder to your coffee. For a smoother, creamier taste, add a splash of unsweetened almond or oat milk. The result is a healthy mocha, delicious while protecting your heart, brain, and joints every day. So now you know the 5 dangerous types of coffee to avoid, and the 5 best choices for people over 60, all backed by science and real-life experience. The good news is, just one small change in your daily cup of coffee can lower the risk of stroke, protect the heart, keep memory sharp, and help the body stay flexible for many more years. Remember, coffee is not the enemy. With the right choice and the right preparation, it can become a loyal companion that helps you stay healthy, clear-minded, and fully enjoy your golden years. Now I want to hear from you. What type of coffee do you usually drink, and are you planning to try one of the safer options I shared today? Leave your answer in the comments below. I look forward to reading and replying. If this video gave you useful insights, please hit like and share it with your friends or loved ones who enjoy coffee, so they too can learn how to protect their health. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the science-based strategies to help you live healthier, sharper, and more confident every day.